So this is the Bluetooth label maker. This is pretty much what you get in the box. You get a USB-C to USB-A cable. It's not proprietary, so if you lose it, you can replace it. And then you have the instructions. I would take a look at it once. It's a good read, but after that, you should be good to go. And this is the actual printer. So on the front, you can see this a little bit. It's a blue light. It'll light up when it's on, and when it's off, there's no light. And then here, this is the power on and power off. Hold it down to power it on, hold it down to power it off. And this is the cutter, so when the label paper comes out, you just push that up manually and it cuts it. And then flip it over, there's nothing there. On the bottom is the USB-C port where it charges. And then on the top, if you need to open it up, you go right here. Here's the label paper. You just drop the new one in. In the instruction booklet, it'll tell you which ones you need. You close that up and you're good to go. That's pretty much it. The big thing about this is the app that you get with it. So let's open this up. We'll create some. I have bins, so these bins right here. I'm going to create labels for them so I know what I need for them. So here's the app going from top to bottom. You have the model number of the printer. You can either print circle or square, depending on what you want. You can label every new label that you make. Then the paper is 12 millimeters, and then you can go from 40 to 20. It's up to you, depending on what you have. And then you have gap or continuous. So if you have tape that has a strip and then a break and then a strip, you go with gap. But if you have one long continuous piece of label, then you press continuous. That's all. One thing that someone said in the review is sometimes they have a blank label. That usually happens when the printer's trying to line up and it first prints. If you leave it on, you keep printing, that won't happen. But if you turn it off and turn it back on, it will waste one of the labels so it can line up the printer. So just keep that in mind. So we're going to go with one that I already saved just so you can see what it's like. Press print, print, and then print again. And then you just wait. Go right here. Because I have a label that I want to put on this tub. And you just cut it. And then here you go. Just peel it off. And I'm not perfect at lining it up, but I'll do my best. And there you go. So, and then we'll do one from scratch so you can see what that's like. So from here, we're going to do a new build. We're going to do text, double click. We're going to do video. And then we have to line it up how we want it. It can be a little tricky sometimes, but we'll get it. You want to make sure that the little blue box is exact so that when you're doing this, it lines up correctly. So you don't want to have the blue box have too much of a gap or it won't line up the way you want. Right there. There we go. And then press center. It's in the center. We're going to print, print, one more print, and there we go. And then put it on the other one, like so. Hope this helps. Take care.